Hey guys, what's up? On our way to a wedding downtown at the Renaissance Place. The last time we were there, I was trying to battle Bruce Springsteen's sound system. He was playing right down the hill for the Harley 105th. So I'm doing my first Indian wedding tonight. They want a lot of custom stuff, and I really haven't been paid for the custom stuff, but I'm going to do my best. And I'll be honest, I'm struggling with the Indian names. I've already set up and I'm ready to go, except I forgot my laptop. The good news is I set up an hour and a half early, so no harm, no foul. We'll see when we get there. So here's the Renaissance Place on the fashionable east side. I am in my truck. I am in a parking spot, which is kind of like winning the lottery. A lot of people gave me dirty looks when I took the spot, but hey, it's legal, and I don't think I'm allowed to park in the lot because it's reserved for guests, so I'm parking right in the front. So here we are at the Renaissance Place, set up over here. It's a beautiful room. A lot of direction tonight, more direction than I care to take, but I'm trying to play ball, be a nice guy, and hope it all goes well. By the way, I didn't do the uplighting. Acme did the uplighting, and believe it or not, it's halogen. I hope nobody gets burned to the curtains don't catch on fire tonight. Alright, so we got everybody seated and eating. I went through a half hour's worth of speeches. I did a grand entrance that I hope I didn't butcher too many names with it. And I got the harpist mic'd up to my system. I also have the video guy on zone for the system so we can pick up the harp and speeches and things. So I'm running kind of like a band board tonight. And hopefully by about 8:45 we can kick things off. Alright, we're off to a good start. Yep, trying my hand at Indian music. Don't know if I picked a good track or not. They seem to be dancing. Yeah, try to give everybody a little bit of everything. These are really bad transitions, but they work. We're doing alright. So far, so good, but it's only 20 after 9. Looks good so far. One of my two songs I actually have, and it's going over nuts. I'm going to do a mashup of Staying Alive here in a second. Let's see how this sounds. Doing pretty good so far. Back and forth, Indian, English. Backing off the Indian for a minute, just doing some top 40 for the young people. Do some oldies. We're everywhere. It's a party. Oh yeah, we're partying. Yeah, it's 10:30. Things have slowed down quite a bit. Trying some more Indian stuff. They kind of died off on me there for a while. Yeah, it's 11:15. It's died out pretty fast. It's what we're left with. I think a lot of the Indians went home. A lot of them were older. They jammed for a while, and I guess that's all you can ask for. Yeah, when all else fails, this stuff works. It's about 11 o'clock. Set. Worst case scenario, we wrap up in 40 minutes. Might possibly the last hurrah. We'll see how it goes. And we're going out with this last song of the night. So that was my first Indian wedding, and what's, I guess, kind of going through my mind right now is, did I get a typical Indian wedding experience? It was half white, or more than half white, and then Indian. 250 people roughly. A couple observations. First of all, I remember when my agent booked this gig, she said, they don't have a lot of money to spend. Well, number one, they're here. I mean, use your head. They're downtown. Number two, the bride's mother and father were both doctors. The groom's parents were attorneys, I believe. There were probably more doctors in this room than most hospitals have right now. So, I don't know, maybe it's just part of the culture to try to haggle and nobody haggled. I don't know. But, yeah. The dancing was cool. One observation I had here was that when I was playing any kind of Bhangra or Punjabi kind of Indian music, you had a mix of Indian and just white or Americans on the dance floor. And when you played Indian or regular like dance music, you had only white people out, and the Indians bailed a lot of the times. Not the young ones, but the older ones did. A lot of the Indians left around 10:30. They were older, I think that was part of it. I don't think that's typical. And again, I don't know if I had the typical experience or not. It was a learning experience though, that it was. And they had a wedding planner, real sweet girl. But man, I'm telling you, I had papers after papers after papers. If I would have printed everything that she sent me, I probably would have had, I'm not even kidding you, I probably would have had about between 30 and 40, that's 30 and 40 sheets of paper with me. But I went through everything and I picked the pages that were relevant to me and went with it. Nothing was done as it was standard, as we usually do it through the agency. You go online, you fill out the online sheet, and you go with it. They had a lot of custom stuff in there that they didn't get charged for. They didn't tip at all, by the way, but they had fun. So don't know if that's typical either. So I just don't know. Maybe you Indian DJs can help me out, or some of you Indians out there can let me know if I had a strange experience or a typical experience. So anyway, that's it. My first Indian gig. Practice and enjoy.